Welcome everybody again to another video from Crypto GiBBY. Today we're going over Bitcoin and a couple of things that I had on my mind earlier today and currently right before I started this video. So I'm going over the current cryptocurrency prices today, going over the Bitcoin halving, price predictions of Bitcoin, and then we're going to a coin in which I had a thought process a little while ago, and I was doing little calculations, and we're going to do some calculations in real time to see if things may add up to a possible investment. Not a lot, but just a small investment to see how much we can get if things pan out the way I think they could possibly pan out. So stick around to the end of the video and we'll go over that. So, but as of right now, the current market is, Bitcoin is up 1.2%. Ethereum is basically no change in a 24-hour time span. Like I said, once again, don't go for Tether. BNB 1.1, Solana 0.2, XRP 0.1, that's USDC. Cardano 0.5, Lido staked. I said this yesterday, and I do know I may be kind of repetitive through videos, and apologies for the sniffling if you guys do hear that in the mic. I may be repetitive going over some of these coins, but a lot of times I'm making videos to attract a lot of new people into crypto, and hopefully they come to watch these videos. So I may go over some things that some of you more experienced people maybe like, why is he covering this? But I only do it for the newer people into the space. So with that being said, Lido staked Ether right here. Uh-oh, I did the wrong thing. Let's just stop you. Let's go back. All right. So Lido staked Ether. I talked about this in yesterday's video, but I didn't really tell you why. It's basically the same price as Ethereum. The reason it is that there is a protocol called Lido, and they take Ether, basically, put in a nutshell, they take Ether, put it into their protocol, and then they rename it to Lido staked Ether. And then Ether that's in their protocol is basically earning interest. And if you put interest in a savings account, you put money in the savings account, it's basically the same way you putting Ether into their protocol, into their quote unquote their bank, and you earning interest. But okay, so let's move on. Avalanche 2.9, Doge 0.1, Polkadot 2.6, Tron down, Polygon 0.3, Chainlink 0.6, Wrapped Bitcoin, talk about that later on too. 0.1, Shiba Inu was down by 3, Internet Computer 35%. Wow. What was the catalyst for this run? That's interesting. They must have had a big announcement for something, because we head into the bull market, bull cycle, and a lot of these projects are now going to start announcing all of their projects and stuff that they had planned months ago, and they don't announce it. They try to keep a lot of big items saved up to announce when the bull cycle hit, to get into that full momentum, and then they announce it, then you get that momentum behind the bull cycle, the people behind it, then the prices tend to go up. All right, but that's just an overview of the market. Total market capitalization is $1.7 trillion right here. So let's move on. So once again, Bitcoin halving update. We're now at April 8th, 98 days away, a little over 3 months. 3 months and some change. Shortly after me birthday, but it's scary. All right, so let's go on to what are the subjects I want to talk about? The Bitcoin price prediction. So if you guys notice in the couple of videos I've talked about how Bitcoin price is further along in projection in price targets than we actually thought it could be. Probably about the time of the Bitcoin halving. Just show this chart here. Well, before we even go through that, let me show you what Bitcoin price did for the year of 2023. All right, so we're here. We're going to do a 1 year time frame, and we're just going to change this to January 1st of 2023. 1 full year. We still got, if you're on my side of the earth, we still got a whole day to go, basically 24 hours. But Bitcoin started out at, what's that? 16K, about 16.6K. And we are now at 42.4K, $44,000. If you guys don't realize, that's almost a 3x in price. Just about. That's just in the year of 2023, where we were still in a bear market at the time. So the price targets I was saying earlier, the price targets for Bitcoin was supposed to be around, let's say people was expecting it to be probably around 100K or so in 2024. But with the tentative approval for the Bitcoin spot ETFs coming around January 9th or so, when they expect that date to happen, the new price targets have just been blown out the water. We are expected to probably meet an all-time high if these spot ETFs gets approved on the 9th, soon after that date. If we meet those price targets if we meet an all-time high around January 9th time frame, we still got all of 2024 to go through. That means that we're not even at the Bitcoin halving yet, and we have already met our all-time high. So by the time the halving takes place, we're probably going to be well over $100,000. That's if we meet an all-time high shortly after an approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs. So let me show you a chart, a little data here. This is the Bitcoin price predictions for 2023 to for 2032. Will Bitcoin bulls rally? They better know the answer to that one. So I got something highlighted here. 2023, 47,384. Okay, we just about met that here. But check out these values here that I just mentioned. I said probably around 100K if there was no Bitcoin ETFs, that's what would happen. But because of the Bitcoin ETFs, we're more than halfway there if we get that, if we go to 100K. But look at the year 2026. They were expecting this to be 2026, that we would be mid hundreds to 200K. We have already surpassed these predictions already. This is just 2024, about to be. Well, by the time, I don't know if you watch this video when it comes out today, it will be 2023. But if you watch later on, you will be in 2024 watching this video. But as I have been saying before, people, the price of Bitcoin is going to explode. Either with or without I can't even talk. The spot ETF approvals. We already have banks buying up Bitcoin. We have large corporations, companies buying up Bitcoin. We have wealthy people buying up Bitcoins. We have countries, just about every single country in the world is buying Bitcoin. That means Bitcoin is going to become more scarce. And with scarcity comes value. And unfortunately, a lot of people is going to miss out on catching Bitcoin at a discount. Because once it becomes scarce, the price is going to go up. And it's going to be quite a while before those prices come back down to a level that we see, I would say probably in 2024. However, if what is predicted comes true, we may not see a Bitcoin price come down again. Because that means all the huge players, all the old money, the big boys, are now in the market and they have skin in the game. And a lot of times they're not going to let the value dip down too much, because when they see Bitcoin price, they already see the value in Bitcoin. So if it start dipping even further, these people who just got money sitting to the side, money to burn, guess what? They're going to be burning that money right on Bitcoin. So they're going to be snatching up all the free Bitcoin that's out there, all that Bitcoin that people, when they see, oh, I done made my profit, I'm about to go ahead and sell it. They're going to go ahead and sell their money, and they're going to sell it right to the wealthy again. Yes, some of it's going to reach the pockets of people like me, probably a couple new people who are a little bit, who's not at that wealthy stage, but they're heading there. We're going to get some of that Bitcoin, but the majority of it is going to go into the bags of the wealthy. So yeah, so that wanted to be my little Bitcoin spiel. Like I said, people, I am trying to put people on, make you guys understand the importance, the value, the expected value of Bitcoin and what's going to happen with this new asset class. But yeah, but that's Bitcoin. So we're going to go on to the next topic I was thinking about before I started this video, and I wanted to plug this into here, but I'm actually going to do a little bit more further research into this. Now, before I go on, I'm going to say this once again. I have never been and never plan to be a financial advisor. So please take everything what I say with a grain of salt and make sure you do your own research. Make sure you do your own thorough research. Don't just say, Crypto GiBBY said this and go off and do this. No, this is just something I've been thinking, just something that was in my head. And I'm going to go through this with the real time and the numbers, and you guys can see. But do your own research this coin, and figure out if it's something that you want to do. Because I even have to do more research on it. I bought a little bit of it just to test it, just to get a hold into it, but I didn't put much into it. But so the coin I'm talking about is Shiba Inu. So over the past couple of months, I found out that Shiba Inu, which kind of dawned on me today, I didn't really pay attention to the price, which is 0.00001 cent. But Shiba Inu, they have a plan. Their focus is to get to actually 1 cent, right? Look how many zeros is right there. And if you guys know math or understand math, not scared of math, you understand what that zero means, these zero means. If you got 0.00001 and they're trying to reach 1 cent, do you realize how much of a profit that could be? So before we do the real-time calculations, let's go through something else here. But always keep in mind that they're trying to get to 1 cent. Matter of fact, let's see here. Let's go through a whole year price target range. So earlier this year, Shiba Inu was actually higher, was more valuable in price. Let's just do a max and let's see here. Oh, Shiba Inu used to be 0.00008 back in 2021, 2021. Okay. So I can already expect Shiba Inu is going to exceed this all-time high in about the 2024, 2025 timeframe in this next bull cycle. But remember, their price target is 1 cent. All right. But before I go through the real-time calculation, let's go through something else here. There's a website, 2 websites. Let's do it here. First is ShipBurn. ShipBurn. All right. So when Shiba Inu was first released, now remember, I'm just going over these numbers myself. I did a little bit of research before I did this video, but so I got more research to do. When it was first released, the total supply was, what's that? Hold on. Thousands, millions, billions, trillions. Okay. 99 trillion, basically, yeah, 999 trillion. What's that, a trillion? I don't know. All right. So that was a lot of tokens, a lot. But they decided, hey, let's try to reach a price target of 1 cent. Now, if you guys know, as I said with Bitcoin earlier, the more scarce something is, the more value it becomes. And how do you make a token more valuable? Either you lock it up, you can't access to it, or you simply just destroy the token. So there is no access in the tokens anymore, right? So that's a implementation Shiba decided to take. They are destroying tokens. There's a little bit of nuances in between all of that. I have to do more research. But basically, I believe that during every transactions or something, when something happened, there's a portion of those transaction fees that is taken, set to the side, and end up being destroyed. So at the time when I'm doing this video, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, 410 trillion tokens have been burned out of this 999 trillion. So we now have a supply of 589 trillion. And they're still burning more tokens. They're still burning more. Because the community, or the, what's the words? I don't want to call them the higher ups, but the, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. But the heads of they're looking to get to 1 cent. So right now you have a circulating supply of, remember, the total supply is about 589 trillion. Circulating supply is 580 trillion. You ask them, why is that supply down? Because basically, remember I told you guys about staking? 8 trillion is basically in staking in a savings account. It's locked up. They can still access it, but right now it's not in circulation. All right. So let's see, go through this one here. So at the time of this is another Shiba Burn Tracker. ShibaBurnTracker.com. Shiba-Burn Tracker. Shiba-Burn-Tracker.com. The other website, this one was ShipBurn. ShibBurn.com. ShipBurn. But this graph here shows that 41% of the initial supply have been burned already. And they're expected to burn more. They have a price target of 1 cent. They could probably get there. But what my thought is that some of these staked tokens may have to come out of this lot status and end up being burned as well. but 1 cent may still be possible without these being removed from staking. All right, so let's go back to Shiba Inu here. The prices. All right. Where is the, all right. So at the current price, let's say we purchased right now, at this current moment, we just purchased $10 of Shiba Inu, right? $10. You will get, what's that, 950,570 tokens, right? All right. So that's right now if you purchase $10 of Shiba Inu today. Now let's say the price did go up to 1 cent. Let's do a calculation. Take that, paste that into here. That's how many tokens that we hold right now, Shiba Inu. Now let's say it goes from this price right here all the way up to 1 cent. So let's multiply this by 0.001 and let's see how much this total will be. $9,550. Yeah. I was silent just because of that. Do you guys understand that just a $10 purchase can end up being almost $10,000 and possibly in the next year or so? I think I got to do more research, and anybody who follows this, you should do your own research too. Find out what Shiba Inu is, what they have planned for the future, what they have going on now, what the community is like, the tokenomics, all of that. But that aside, $10, almost $10,000. This may very well be one of the best investment tokens in the coming future within the next year. Like I said, everything can change, but this is something I'm going to be doing a little bit more research into and trying to dig into. But just want to do one more thing. Let's just say, just for giggles, shites and giggles, we did $100. We bought $100 of Shiba Inu. We're going to take this. I already know what the answer is, but I just want to have a visualization here. And we multiply this by 0.01. $95,000. Almost 100K. Yeah, I think I can afford $10, $1, especially if the heads of the organization, not the organization, heads of the token, they have a foolproof plan of getting this token Shiba Inu to 1 cent. That's a good investment in my eyes. But like I said, I have never have been or never plan to be a financial advisor. This is just things I was thinking of right before I started this video. I saw something and I looked at the price. I was like, wait a minute. Let me do a quick calculation. So this is something I wanted to share with you all who are watching this video. And if you do decide to go down this path, not off my recommendation, not just because I recommended it, but because you decided to do your own research and decided this is a good avenue to take, and you can afford to do this, this could be a very well lucrative investment right here. So like I said, I'm going to be doing more research. I'm going to find out what they have planned and everything. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the Shiba Inu. So on my channel, I do want to go over a lot of different things. I just don't want to focus on news. I just don't want to focus on talking about one token or one blockchain. So I'm interested in everything. I'm interested in mining. I'm interested in staking. I'm interested in different blockchains, wallets, DeFi, Web3, GameFi, what I'm thinking of, AI, programming, education. What else? Philanthropy. That involves crypto. So if these are the things that you are interested in and want to find out more, and even if you want to ask questions, and present things to me, and have me to look up for you and I'll present it to you, or even if you find something, an error in my presentation, something I got wrong, let me know in the comments. But I'll also subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, because I definitely am open to constructive criticism and corrections. I can't always get it right. We are humans. We always don't get it right. But I hope to not present any type of detrimental information that is wrong. But if you see anything that's wrong, just let me know in the comments. Anything I did right, any suggestions, let me know. So once again, liking the video, commenting on the video, and definitely subscribing to the channel, sharing the video will help me out tremendously in growing this channel here on Crypto GiBBY. And I do want to thank you all for sticking around to the end of the video. If you did, please share the video with somebody that you know. I mean, if you don't, you can pull out a section that you like, share just that time portion with someone, and I'll appreciate it. But again, guys, this is Crypto GiBBY, and I will see you in the next video. All right, peace.